Hey everybody, this is Rick from Phantom Detectives. I am the lead investigator and the tech manager for the team. We're a team of paranormal investigators. And I just wanted to share with you this really cool paranormal device that I purchased from the Ghost Hunter store, which is at www.ghosthunterstore.com. So that's all one word. And so my first impression, I was really impressed with the way this thing was packaged. There was like 2 layers of bubble wrap in a nice box. And so it was packaged very well. And one of the things you get, I'm just going to show you this real quick. This is the Paratronics pod here. And there's some buttons on top. There's an antenna. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull this antenna up now so I can show you guys some things. So I had to move the phone off for a minute to be able to do that. But you also get this heavy-duty canvas bag, which is really cool. And you notice here it says NCPD, which stands for North Canton Paranormal Detectives, LLC. So they're the companies, they're the guys that, put it out. It was mailed to me from them. So I'm assuming they're the ones that are assembling everything and putting all the parts together and all that. But also what's cool here is there's a little carabiner here. Let's see if I can grab a hold of this thing. And you could see it's got a little clip right there, so you can hook that on your belt loop on your pants or put it on the wall if that's what you want to do. Okay, so there's several buttons here. M is for music, E is for EMF, which stands for electromagnetic fields. R is for REM pod. Okay, so I'm going to set the phone down for a minute so I could pull this open and show you guys what this looks like. So I should just mention real quick too that some of these devices, not this one in particular, there's usually like a little 9-volt battery switch and you could flick it on with your finger on the back. This one's different. This one actually powers on when you pull it open. So I'm going to set the phone down here for a minute so I can have my hands free. And you're going to hear a song automatically playing. When I pull it open, that's the default song. So whatever song it was previously set to, that's the song it's going to play when you pull it open. So now you can hear Take Me Out to the Ball Game, right? Okay. So here's the REM pod here, and when you turn it on, it automatically will default for the EMF being turned on, okay? So notice the band here on the bottom, okay? So that represents 0 milligauss, okay? There's no EMF being picked up right now. But I just got this thing literally like an hour ago, so I'm still just kind of learning some features, but and I'm going to move over to the sheet that came with this, but there's a really cool set of instructions they put together here. And here, if you look at this, I'm going to put the phone closer, you can see there's a list of your songs. So there's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9 songs to choose from. It's really cool. And there it shows you like the red dot represents you're going to press a button down once, and the long tic-tac shaped dot represents you're going to hold that down for 2 seconds. So that shows you how to use everything. So I'm going to go over here and show you how to change the song. You go to the music mode. Well, I'll give that a second to stop here, but okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this down, and do you see how there's a green band, okay, which is Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So let's say I want to go to the next song, which is Amazing Grace. I'm going to click that. Okay, now it just jumped up to the next song. So let's say I want Amazing Grace. I'm going to hold this music button down for at least 2 seconds. And now that song is saved. So when it's being set off, it's going to play that song. So every time that's basically what you need to do to go through it. Also, you're going to see here, there's a blue light which is here in the corner. When you have power on, that blue light's going to be lit. When your battery gets like 50%, down to 50% or less, it's going to start blinking. It'll be blinking on and off. Here's your antenna that you want to pull up all the way when you're running it. And a couple other features. That little color chart I showed you with all the songs is also printed on the lantern. And there's your label, Paratronics. And on the back here, it shows you how to set these different settings. So like the REM pod, you can have the REM pod, and let's see, what does it say here? Okay, so a long press down on the button would activate your REM pod and EMF together, so they're able to go off at the same time. And yeah, so anyway, it's really very cool. I'm really happy with this. Looks like a very nice build, the way it was put together. A nice sheet of instructions. And matter of fact, I really didn't show you the front of this page here, but this is the first page that gets you started, and then there's a couple other pages in there as well that kind of show you a few things. So I haven't even gotten to that. So like I said, this is just kind of a quick video to show you guys how, introduce you to this thing. So anyway, yeah, that's it. And anyway, it's really cool. Check it out, theghosthuntingstore.com. All right, take care. This is Rick from Phantom Detectives, lead investigator and tech manager for Phantom Detectives, a paranormal investigation group. And I just want to share a device that I got today that's really pretty cool. It's called the Motion Tunes. It's a motion sensing device. This is actually the Halloween edition. And they also have the Friday the 13th edition. And there's another one, which is the Leprechaun edition from the movie The Leprechaun. So there's 3 different ones. They're all a different color. This one's orange, obviously. The other one I think is kind of like a reddish color, and then the Leprechaun one is green. So they all have the opening theme songs from the movies that they are replicated from. So this particular one, since this is supposed to be Jason from Halloween, this one has the Halloween theme song, and it has a range, this motion sensing device has a range about 16 feet, and it uses microwave technology, so it can go through glass, it could actually go through walls, and it could also go around corners as well. I haven't had a chance to really test it out in the field yet, but I just wanted to share it with you and show you guys. So let me just pick this up here so you get a closer look. So I apologize about the reflection here from the light, but anyway, you could see it looks like some kind of a, what do you call it, like the 3D printing, modeling kind of thing. So, and it's the company that makes it's called Paratronics. And you could see where it says Motion Tunes, Halloween edition there. There's 4 screens on the top. Your motion sensor is here on the front. And then on the back is your battery compartment. There's 2 screws that hold the battery compartment, and it uses 3 AAA batteries. The only thing I hate are the, I'd rather the cover would be just something that clicks in and out rather than having to deal with the screw, because then you got to always worry about losing a screw, or you forgot your screwdriver and you need to change the batteries. So that's the only thing I'm not real crazy about. Here's your on-off button that activates it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, and you'll hear the start of the music. So there's your Halloween theme right there. And it lights up with LED lights. So right now, I'm just going to see if I can wait for it to stop. So the thing is pretty sensitive. Like I said, I haven't really had a chance to test it out in the field yet on an investigation. I really want to test this thing and put it farther than 16 feet away, which is its range, maybe like at the end of a hallway or something like that, and then actually walk up to it, and then you can really tell, about the range. So I'm sure if you're within the 16 feet, it should set it off. So earlier today, this thing was going off like crazy, and I wasn't even standing in front of the sensor. I was actually just sitting down, and all of a sudden this thing started going off. So there it's going off right there, okay? And I'm standing behind it. And I will tell you this, this, where I have this device right now is in a sunroom, and we've gotten a lot of like paranormal activity that has actually been in this room. And I have a videotape, and you could see orbs of light, like all kinds, flying around. So, there's like several pets that had passed away here at one time, and also some people that had lived here before. So it's a possibility that, the orbs could have been coming from a pet, one of the dogs or cats that passed away, or maybe it was a human or something. But we've had a lot of activity with orbs, and sometimes strange noises. Every now and then we'll see like a shadow that looks like it walks down the hallway. Same thing in the family room area. But so anyway, let me see if I can get this thing to play the whole song. So you notice I kind of moved to it. So apparently you can still set it off when you're behind it if you're close enough. So I'm just going to hold it in my hand so you could kind of hear the whole thing. I just have to keep my hand in front of it maybe to keep it playing. Earlier was playing the whole entire song, so I'm not sure exactly why it just stopped. But maybe we can get it to play the whole thing. Yeah, you can see it's playing more now because I'm moving it around, and I got my finger over it, tapping it, so. So anyway, I can even turn this off now, but so you don't really need to hear the whole entire song. I just wanted to get the gist of most of it. So it feels pretty sturdy. It definitely feels solid, like a solid build in the hand. The push button on and off works great. It's kind of cool that you can feel the texture of the hair. It's like this injected, molded kind of thing, however this was made. It seems to be like some kind of hardened plastic material. It's got like little, I'm not even sure what kind of plastic it is, but you could see there's like little lines in the plastic, almost like some kind of texture. Very interesting. So anyway, you can find this I actually purchased this on the Ghost Hunting store, which is at www.theghosthunterstore.com. So that's Ghost Hunter, not Ghost Hunters. The ghosthunterstore.com, all one word. And it's, like I said, it's made by Paratronics. You could find it there on their website. The only negative thing I really want to say, so far I like this device. It took an incredible amount of time to get this. I ended up waiting like over 5 weeks to get this. And normally things that I've ordered before from this particular store that I mentioned, the Ghost Hunting store, usually I've gotten things relatively quick. but apparently the guy that makes these, I guess he was really backed up and it took a long time to get. So there is a chance that, you may have to wait, 4 weeks, 5 weeks before you get it. So just giving you a heads up. Hopefully they will improve, the person that makes these will improve the time that these are getting shipped out and getting these orders filled. All right, well, I'll talk to you, catch you guys later, and hope you enjoyed watching the video. Okay, bye.